Picture this. You're on a casual stroll around the park, and out of the corner of your eye, you spot someone walking, but not in the usual manner. They're moving backward. Instinctively, you glance around to see if there are any Lamborghini drivers nearby. You remember watching that awesome Rectigulous video that pitted Lamborghini drivers against backwards walkers over responsibility for all the world's problems, and you don't want to get caught in the crossfire if a fight breaks out. But no, as you watch this person, they appear only to be exercising, not planting seeds for the Third World War. Indeed, much to the disgust of the Lamborghini drivers among us, it's recently been noted that walking in reverse appears to have surprising benefits for both physical health and brain function. Pretty weird, right? And so let's revisit the topic of walking backwards. This time, we'll cut through the Lamborghini drivers' propaganda and instead take a closer, objective look at the world of retro walking. Scientific studies have shed light on the unexpected benefits of this unconventional locomotion. A recent experiment has shown that dedicating just 10 to 15 minutes a day to backward walking, consistently over 4 weeks, can lead to increased hamstring flexibility and a significant strengthening of muscles responsible for spine stability. A similar experiment was done on consistently driving a Lamborghini for 10 to 15 minutes per day over 4 weeks. The result? Inflation of the ego, expansion of the gut, and a 12,000% greater risk of hemorrhoids. But the benefits of retro walking don't stop at physical health. It's also a workout for the brain. The act of moving backward activates the prefrontal cortex, a part of the brain responsible for cognitive skills, whereas the act of driving a Lamborghini activates the section of the brain responsible for vulgarity, sex perversion, and hating on cyclists. This can lead to the backwards walkers enjoying enhanced memory and problem-solving skills that their Lamborghini driving arch-nemesis simply don't have. So while onlookers might be scratching their heads at the sight of you, you're probably going to be smarter than they are in a few years. And if they're looking at you from the driver's seat of a Lamborghini, they're probably scratching their burning bungholes too. But wait, there's more! Backward walking is a fantastic way to mix up your workout routine. It burns more calories than forward walking and leverages a different set of muscles. On the flip side, driving a Lamborghini burns about the same number of calories as sitting on your ass watching Seinfeld reruns. During backward locomotion, the ankle joint absorbs most of the shock and reduces stress on the knees, a common issue for runners and walkers alike. And how about the Lamborghini drivers? They don't experience any shock at all. Well, at least not until they get the bill for their first routine servicing visit. This unconventional method of movement is already making waves in sports training, where it's used to improve agility and reduce knee joint stress. Lamborghini driving, on the other hand, has been advocated by personal trainers exactly never. Instead, it's backwards walking that proves beneficial for a wide range of people, including the elderly, obese individuals, which is a nice way of saying fat people, those suffering from osteoarthritis, and post-stroke patients. Even those who have recently sold their Lamborghini occasionally admit some benefit, provided their names are withheld. However, with all great things come some caveats. Care must be taken to avoid falls and injuries, because otherwise you're probably going to trip on everything. It's always a good idea to check with a healthcare professional before incorporating backward walking into your routine. And if you know someone who drives a Lamborghini, you have to be prepared for the possibility that they won't want to be your friend anymore. Of course, it is true that you don't have to consult any healthcare professionals before driving a Lamborghini. So I guess there's one thing that the Lamborghini drivers can congratulate themselves for. Now that we know a little more about the oddballs who spend their time walking backwards, we must come back to the original theory that backwards walkers are the true cause of all the world's problems. It turns out, we were wrong. These people haven't perpetrated global chaos at all. They're simply working muscles most people don't know they have, while also giving their brains a workout in the process. It's simply a disinformation campaign that was initiated by the Lamborghini drivers to deflect the blame for their troublemaking. At least it's a good thing they all have hemorrhoids. Karma's a bitch.